Sunshine is a little bit limited as you look outside, so a lot of cloud cover is going to be winning out for us today. And we do still have the chance for some spotty showers, mainly for our friends across far southeast Mass. We also have this cool fall-like feel. Temperatures today in the upper 60s near 70 degrees. So we look at visible satellite. The theme today, the farther north and west you are, that's where you have a little bit more in the way of the sunshine, but thicker cloud cover right now across southeast Mass. And you look at radar and satellite together, you see some of those spotty showers drifting up across the northeast portion of Cape Cod. So really those showers will be light, but favor areas across southeast Mass. Temperatures cool out there in the 50s and 60s, currently 63 in Boston. We've got this wind, that wind direction key today out of the northeast, so that's going to keep it much cooler feeling, and especially cooler along the coast. High temperatures today, upper 60s near 70 degrees, but we have improvements tomorrow. We'll talk more about that forecast ahead. Cool and cloudy out there today, but it's going to feel much nicer tomorrow. Then we have a cold front coming through, making it feel more like fall. We'll talk about all that ahead. Mass for all of us, feeling cooler and keeping a lot of the cloud cover around. We do have improvements tomorrow, feeling more comfortable in the upper 70s and more sunshine as we round out the week, but we do get a drop in our temperatures. So we look at our overall weather setup, looking at radar and satellite. There's this area of low pressure that's well offshore, but that's bringing in more cloud cover across southeast Mass, as well as bringing in the chance for those spotty showers. We have high pressure that's off to our west. So the theme today, the farther you are north and west, are benefiting from that high pressure, keeping you dry and keeping less in the way of cloud cover. So as we glance a little bit closer, some drizzle, some spotty showers making their way across the islands and Cape Cod, but that's pretty much about it. You see our future forecast by noon. We still have that threat for some showers across the islands, and into the early afternoon, some spotty showers across the Cape. But here you can see the farther you are inland, that's where you have more in the way of sunshine and some clearing. Those clouds are really going to hang a little bit more tough across the coast and mainly southeast Mass, and that is thanks to a northeast breeze that will keep around. That northeast breeze also going to keep us cooler when you see that water temperature at 64. So out the door right now, upper 50s to the low 60s, grabbing that jacket. Maybe you've had it tossed aside for the past few months. We're starting to bring out the fall clothes, right? We look at the northeast breeze. You can feel a little bit stronger across Boston and down across the Cape and the islands. So we'll keep that direction for us today, and that's going to continue to make it cool. A lot of us in the mid to upper 60s. The farther you are north and west, where you have less of that influence of that northeasterly wind off the water, as well as more in the way of sunshine, you're heading for the low 70s. Overnight, it's a wide range in our temperatures. Inland, you're falling into the 40s for some of our coolest spots. Upper 40s, low 50s for Metro West. Closer to the coast and across the Cape, you're near 60 degrees. And we will have some clearing through the overnight. So clouds hanging around Cape and the islands, while the rest of us starting off mainly clear. And tomorrow, mostly sunshine is going to win out. But you see some of the cloud cover dropping down from the north. This is associated with a cold front that's dropping in. Now, you don't see any rain dropping in. It's not going to have a lot of moisture to work with, but definitely bringing us some clouds. And on the back side of this, a drop in our air temperatures. High temperatures, though, tomorrow make it into the upper 70s, near 80 degrees for some of our warmest spots, and we'll stay in the upper 60s, low 70s across the Cape and the islands. There's that big drop in our temperatures for Friday, near 70 degrees for a high. Today, September 10th, it's also the historical peak of hurricane season, but as you take a look at the tropics, no tropical cyclone activity is expected over the next 7 days, according to the National Hurricane Center. So we stay quiet there and fairly quiet for us. Just the chance for return showers come Sunday.